Okay. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me, Queen? We got a special guest tonight, and
I can hear you.
can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I hear you.
Okay, okay.
How you doing tonight?
I'm great. We got a special guest tonight, and I've been trying to get her here for a little while now. So we're going to bring her on and let her tell us a little bit about her and her channel. And there she
Hey,
is.
Heather.
Hi. Oh,
How
this
you
is so
doing, Queen?
nice. It's almost like we're like in person. This is really neat.
Yes.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, Queen.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Well, Heather, what I want you to do is tell us a little bit about your channel.
Okay. So where do I start? Oh my gosh. So a long time ago, I've always wanted to get back to the roots like our great grandparents, with trying to do what you can yourself, raising
Right,
animals and gardening and stuff like that. And for some reason, when my kids were little, I had this feeling that things were going to be difficult when they became age to, like get a place to live and, all that stuff. Well, yeah, it's true. My husband and I worked really, really hard. We rented 5 acres that was away from our house where we had some horses and kind of did a little bit of gardening on that 5 acres. And I just slowly started teaching myself how to can and do different preserving methods and stuff like that. And finally, one day we were able to get some property. And so here I am. I raise honeybees, Dexter cows. I've got chickens and a couple of goats.
I'm here, but I'll be right back.
okay, we got another honey slinger right there. Heather, go ahead and finish
Yeah.
telling us about you.
So I'm just trying to do whatever I can to learn whatever I can in gardening and preserving and becoming a little bit more self-sufficient as time goes on, and I like to do crafting and stuff like that where Unbiased is really sweet. I love all her stuff. So yeah.
Well, what I like about it is we got people here in this community that do a little bit of everything. Little crafting, growing, fruit, citrus, veggies. Fran
Yeah.
don't like for me to try to say that word. But, I know it's sort of difficult for everybody to be inside right now because it's so pretty outside. Hey, G Mama Groves, it's hard for everybody to be inside. I understand that. I really appreciate you all showing up because had not I've sprained my ankle just a little, I'd be outside myself.
Oh,
But things happen. But
Send bubble wrap.
yeah, things happen. But we're
bubble
gonna
wrap.
get it. We're gonna get it done. We're definitely gonna get it done.
Heather,
But
did you say bubble wrap?
Yeah, we should send them some bubble wrap.
Oh,
bubble wrap is that good?
Wrap it around you so you won't get no more sprains.
put him back in the cocoon.
You don't
I
need
like.
Hello, everybody. Broke Farmer, Mike's Chaotic Garden, Nancy B, the Scratcher. I think that's everybody. Welcome in, everybody. G
You
Mama Bro,
mama
welcome
go,
in.
yeah.
Welcome in.
Okay, now this is the time that we do the roll call, and so I guess you pretty much did it for us, unbiased. You pretty much did it for us. But
Hi,
Heather,
Terry.
you are out in Oregon, am I right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay,
Northwest Oregon.
okay. Now I'm just being a little bit inquisitive. Hey, Miss Tiff, uh, what is the state of Oregon really known for, other than the football team? I know that, you know, but
Well, they've got the Trailblazers, but Oregon is known for a lot of people from across the world come to do hikes kayaking. There's a lot, like the forest, the views and everything are just spectacular. Some people travel to do skiing up at we have some mountains and stuff like that where people ski, and fishing, lots of stuff to do. It's like a camping, naturey, it's a lot of like, looks a lot like North Carolina minus the snakes and humidity.
Okay. Hey, Tizzy. But
TC. Hey, TC.
I know now you're in different time zone. Now it's 7 here, Eastern. What time is that in Oregon?
I'm at 4.
You're at 4. Oh, wow. Well, I definitely appreciate you being on because
Yeah, West Coast.
yeah, 4 o'clock is everybody's outside in the garden. But
That's okay. It's windy here today, so it's all right.
It is hot here. It is hot here today. Today is the first day it's got into the 80s. And I mean, it is nice. My son, Jim Boogie, he came over and did a little work in the garden for me. He told me he wasn't coming back anymore till I get something to ride on. So instead of that tiller.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
but he came back. JG, we got another honey slinger sitting right beside you there now.
I heard while I was running out.
Yeah, that's cool. That's neat.
Yes. Milk and honey. All right.
Yeah. Well, do you have cows involved on your homestead, Heather?
Yeah, me? Yes, I do. We actually have Irish Dexter cows, which are a smaller breed of cows.
Right.
Typically, people see like Angus, the black Angus. They're huge. So these cows are like a third to half the size. So it's nice. It's easier to handle and.
So they like little miniature cows or whatever.
Yeah. They're usually between like 41 and 45 inches in height from their from like their shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody looking for you.
Okay. Well, I saw one of your videos and I was looking at the size of it and I was sort of wondering about that. I've seen it before on pictures, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not on pictures.
They know their names. They learn their names. They're a little bit more of a docile kind of a cow.
Mm-hmm.
So I milked one of my cows last fall for my first time and the cow's first time, and it went really well.
Oh,
so,
okay.
By hand? You did it by hand, Queen?
No, I used a machine.
Okay. I've seen those machines before.
That's a lot of. There's 4 of them versus like a goat.
It saves your fingers and arthritis and stuff.
Yeah. My hands would be all, Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was really excited about it. So we're gonna have babies sometime in the month of May. So I'm excited about that.
Now, do they normally have more than 1 and 2, or they just like 2 or 3 is like max?
The cows always have 1.
Oh, 1 at a time. Jesus.
Yeah, they're pregnant for 9 months like we are.
Oh.
So, yeah. So we have.
What do you mean? Like we are? What do you mean?
Not like you. Not like you.
Men do not get pregnant.
I guess, yeah, you're right. Yeah, so it's fun. It's a really fun experience, and I did a lot of.
I'm doing the first Sanford thing right now.
We got our property on what types of animals and stuff that I wanted, and how we would set up fencing and stuff like that, so that we were somewhat prepared, from neighborhood to country life.
Okay.
So may I ask a question?
I just pulled you up, and apparently I'm already subscribed to you.
And you didn't even know it.
I didn't even know.
That's good.
May I ask you a question, Heather?
Yeah.
Were you afraid of the animals prior to getting them? And if so, how did you overcome that?
No, not really. So, how it started with the cows is my neighbor had my oldest Dexter cow. It was hers, and I traded her a bunch of vegetables from my garden to feed her pigs.
Hey, Nancy B. Go ahead.
Cow, and so I kept going over. I helped her birth her first baby over at the neighbors, and so that's when I got my hands into it. So I guess what I would say is, like, if you have a friend who has some type of animal you're thinking of wanting, or a friend of a friend, go visit. See if you can go visit and hang out and pet them and ask all the questions, you know.
Okay.
I think that's the best way. We are very careful with, especially the bull. We can pet him and scratch him with the fence between us, but if you're in there, he gets excited. And my husband got ran over in 2020.
Oh,
yeah.
He was excited. He's like, "Daddy, Daddy," and knocked him down on the ground, broke his collarbone, and he had a baseball-sized hematoma on his head.
Oh,
that one was a young bull, wasn't it?
But he wasn't trying to do it on purpose, because he just stood there and was looking around. And like, you've seen bulls on TV where they keep rolling people and rolling and ramming and roll. That's a bad bull, you know.
That's
one trying to prove his dominance.
Yeah, that's scary. So, but yeah, you just always have to be cautious and prepared, you know.
Okay.
Well, I've been around them, but I have never owned one. But my grandparents had cows. As a matter of fact, this property that we just built on, friend grandparents had cows, goats, whatever. The spot that you see me farming, gardening is the pasture actually that the animals that was in. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons the ground is so rich.
Right.
That's nice. That's a bonus.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons it's so rich. And
that's one of the reasons in my garden in the back, the animals are coming back, but I moved them all the way to the back of the field. And where they used to be, where the goats used to be at, that's gonna be my garden now.
Oh yeah. I can understand that. You know, I was doing a short the other day, and one of my subscribers corrected me because I was saying something about the new baby rabbits that I got, and I was talking about pollinating and pollination, and they corrected me and said you meant fertilization, which was true. I mean, I didn't get upset because it was a right correction, and I really appreciate that. I don't get upset with small stuff, because if I say something or do something wrong, then I want to be corrected. You know.
Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. If somebody does it in a kind way, you know, because we're all learning. We're all learning, and we all make mistakes.
That's right.
I stumble over my words all the time when I make videos.
Hey, Kay Renee. Yeah, well, you know, that's part of life really itself. Regardless of how old you get, you're still learning.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And since you're on here, you're most definitely gonna stumble over your words.
Right.
You know what to say, but because these folks are watching you, the wrong word comes out.
Absolutely. And in the wrong context sometimes.
Yeah.
Guilty. Hey, my Renaissance grandma, growing with Hudson. Welcome in, TZ.
Hello, everybody.
Kay Renee's, and I saw somebody else.
Growing with Hudson, G Mama Grows.
Hey, Queen.
And
welcome, everybody.
And if any of you hasn't subscribed to Heather, go over and subscribe.
Yes.
Because it costs you nothing. Nothing at all.
99 free.
YouTube is making all this money off of us. So go over and subscribe to these people. Hey, 70 plus.
70
plus.
It don't cost a thing, people. And you know how these other big content creators got where they are, we supported them.
Right.
Yes.
So, hey, Crafty.
Hey, Crafty Leo. Hey, sis. Welcome.
Hi,
Yeah,
Leo. I was in on her. They were making baskets earlier today, putting baskets together for Mother's Day. That was neat.
yeah, she was telling me that she was actually supposed to be on tonight, but she said she had to feed the family. She had to do some cooking because she had just got on. And I can definitely understand that.
Right. Heather, are you retired?
I had to feed the family too.
We ain't worried about you, Papa.
That's why I had to come on and say I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
I made some chicken fried rice.
Okay.
When we bought our property, I had my own in-home preschool childcare where I had up to 16 preschoolers.
Wow.
And it was kind of hard to be there at 5 a.m. and leave there at 10 p.m.
Why you had to stay so long?
Because I had because like things in 2008 were, how things were kind of bad off, people losing jobs and getting hours cut back. I had a lot of kids coming in from like 5:30 in the morning, 6:30, 7:30, and then some would leave at 4, some would leave at 7:30. So I had to like have part-timers to
Crooked
make
Peach. Hey, Crooked Peach.
and that's
Glad to
money
see you.
to pay the bills,
Right.
So my husband was paying for the property. So, I had to, but then it came to a point where it was time for the kids to go to school, and either they stayed at school where we were living or they had to go to school out here. But without me here in the morning, how would I make sure that they were getting off? So, yeah, I'm retired now, kind of full-time farmer, I guess.
Okay. That
That's nice.
sounds good.
That's
That
nice.
sounds good. I was trying to get my Alabama farm life on tonight and broke farmer, but the thing about it, when you go to these channels on Google, on email or whatever, sometimes it pops up, but it's not the correct link you need to go to it.
Yeah.
So that's why I was hoping that Kathleen, my Alabama farm life, would, text me back or email me or something. So hopefully we can have her on next week or something. But my daughter is dying to get Miss Tiff back on here. And she fell in love with Miss Tiff.
All right.
And then
But I think it's nice that there's so many different channels, and somebody's voice or way of the way they do things, whether it's gardening or crafting or telling stories or whatever it is on their channel, it will reach someone.
Mr. Bennett.
Or inspire someone.
Mr. Bennett.
yes,
Broke Farmer said he said yes. Do you want me to email him the link?
would you please?
Okay.
All right.
Would you please? And he sometimes Broke tell a few lies.
Oh. I don't have nothing to do with that.
Hey, just a few, but it's in play.
Yeah, but because I never got an email back from him.
I enjoy listening to his talks.
Right.
He's got some really good talks.
Yeah.
Now that you said it, I got 2 emails for you, Mr. Bammit. I have to be careful when I do it because I sent you some messages, but they went to the wrong one. So now I just make sure I'm hitting the right one when I email you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so y'all leave Mr. Bammit alone. Okay. If it don't work, try it again. Okay.
No.
All right. Okay.
Hold on. I ain't gonna let nobody mess with the old man now. I ain't gonna let nobody mess. We in the same age category. I ain't gonna let nobody mess with him.
Well, I sure appreciate that. I really do appreciate it. And Unbiased know I love her to death. She know that. And Heather has been a sweetheart ever since I met her. I've subscribed to Heather when she first came on, and she came right back at me. And that's kind of
She really
love.
is.
Yeah, that's kind of love you like, on this YouTube thing, because like I keep saying, it don't hurt, for you to subscribe to somebody's channel, because you're not paying for it. You know, it's not
No,
hurting.
no. And you can inspire each other and teach each other something you may not have known.
Right.
Build on what you might know.
Absolutely.
And the thing I like about it is even here on YouTube, we get so close, but when we see each other in person, I shit balama.
Yes.
That was Korean, but I don't need to tell y'all what I said.
That part.
Speak English on this platform, sir. Speak English on this platform.
Well, when you say certain words, you can get away when you speak another language.
Oh yeah, it sounds wonderful till you go look it up and be like, now why was they saying that?
But it is something else. It's thank you, Miss Tiff. It is something. Go ahead.
That's what's really sad is everything's East Coast. Like all the get-togethers and stuff. Like nobody does it over here that I know of. Like there's hardly any channels.
Start one. Start one.
True. Start it.
Start one.
See, what area are you in?
Oregon.
I'm in Northwest Oregon.
Oh.
Janet Cruz in Homestead. Hey, Janet.
That is out there by itself.
They have people there, so just start one.
They
you never know. You just never know. Is somebody trolling in the chat?
Cato family. I don't see it.
Hey, Janet Cruz and Cato family. Hey, Queen Friend.
I don't see anybody.
And I might have to get some tips from Sherry.
Check the basement just to make sure Broke Form is not at the bottom, Mr. BAMMITT.
Hi, Miss Fran.
No,
hi, everyone.
No, he's not there.
Okay, I sent him the link to his email address.
Okay.
I can't wait to see your cake pans again.
Oh.
That video that you guys did, I don't know when, way back when. I was like, those are so neat.
Yeah, I got a few more since then.
Uh-oh.
We heard Miss Fran. He said he told us that you was just spending all his money on cake pans.
And everything else.
and trees. And
trees.
Yeah, best life. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, yeah.
Hey,
Cato family form.
Hey, Tiff.
I was hoping Brooke was going to be on here. I need a Miwa kumquat.
Well, she just sent the link to Brooke, so maybe he'll come on.
That would be nice.
Okay, bro. Miss Fran looking for you. Come on, bro.
Everybody doing okay?
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing good. I was out there watering my plant babies.
Okay. Okay. That's what I wanted to ask y'all, since y'all all garden on the channel and people in the chat. When is the best time to water? Is it in the morning before the sun rises, or is it better in the afternoon when the sun sets?
Don't
studies coming.
Don't ask Fran, because Fran had that hose pipe dragging 24/7.
Oh,
so,
well, I gotta get the spots at the sprinkler mix, but they say that it's better to do it in the early morning
or late evening.
okay.
Yeah.
The only thing to that is, if your plant need water, you give it to them. Don't care whether it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the day.
That's right.
Somebody said the last year when I tried to, when I was gardening, calling myself something, right? They said that when I watered it during the day in the hot sun, it burned the leaves.
That's a possibility, but you can water around the base of the plant so that the water is not on the leaves.
Okay. Okay.
But Crooked Pete, she had a point there. Both is good.
Okay.
Morning and evenings, that's
right. Some plants, if you let them stay unwatered until they collapse, they may spring back up, but they never really recover fully. Right. It's not good to let a plant just be without water to the point that it collapses.
It's best to use your own common sense. If it looks dry, if you touch it and you put your finger down at least an inch and it's dry, wet it up.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, trying to have like a schedule, like a consistent schedule. I water at this time, this day, so you get in routine and the plants are like, okay, I know I'm getting water.
Okay.
Right.
Or you could just buy a timer and
It's,
hook it up to the water hose or whatever, and it'll come on whenever that certain time you set it for.
JG, we're trying to get out of spending money. You're talking about
I'm
balance.
telling you,
You know
Lord.
what I'm
have
talking
mercy.
about.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
a timer will save your
Bam.
back and your energy when you.
That's what I'm saying, Bam. I'd rather put the timer on there and let it go all the way out to the field and spray instead of me pulling the hose all the way out there and spraying it, and the sun beating me down, and the
Yes.
and the plant saying,
Have a
"Ooh,
quick
it feels so
hose.
good."
Hey, let me tell you something, JG. Next time I see you, we're gonna have a real serious talk
It is making sense.
in person.
Uh-oh.
So
It makes
J3,
sense,
is
it
that
makes
the
sense.
hose with all the little holes in it that goes along the
That
water hose?
that's a watering hose or drip line.
Okay.
okay.
Mhm.
So what about how much water does watermelon need when they're trying to grow?
Oh man.
Ooh.
What's
Watermelon
trying
loves
to grow?
water.
Watermelon.
They love water.
Oh,
but
watermelon.
They love
you got
it.
another problem is the sun.
Right.
So
What do you-
you have to balance it. You have to put shade over the watermelon when it gets so big because that sun will roast it on the inside and also make the seeds ferment and start budding on the inside.
Mhm.
Ask me how I know. That's how I lost the watermelon wars last year.
Oh
Yeah, you
my
can
goodness.
put like some sticks up on the side that the sun's shining towards, and you could hang a shade cloth or
Right.
even a sheet.
Okay.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. But what I did last year is I planted mine on the lower side of my corn. So the corn shades
Right.
my
Yeah.
watermelons.
Okay.
And like you said, it do need plenty of water. They need plenty of water. So hopefully we will get mucho rain this year.
So who won the watermelon wars?
Shh, 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 shh.
David Corey.
Hasn't been announced yet, or
David Corey won last year.
David Corey won.
Is broke in the basement, Mr. Bammett?
Hey, look
it
here.
don't-
I mean,
I'm-
I don't care if he's in the basement or not. I might not want him up here. But
Oh,
damn, man, he just,
Hey, Chris.
Man,
Mama.
damn
I'm
it.
gonna
What's up,
put it like
unbiased?
this right
Hey,
quick.
Milk and Honey.
David Corey,
Hey,
David
bro.
Corey did win, but I already have a crown, so I'm not worried about it.
All
I got a
right
crown,
then.
David Corey had the biggest watermelon. I grew the most watermelon. I ate the most.
Wow.
Nice.
but mine was sweeter.
Oh.
That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
I didn't know you
Uncle,
was in the war,
why
Bobby.
you feel?
No, I wasn't in the war, but I had the sweetest watermelon. Now I grow mine for the sweetness, not for the bigness.
I want a
I grew
really
up with
big
both.
one too.
Now,
What you start saying, bro? Go ahead and say it.
no. I was just gonna say something about what Unbiased said about water in the middle of the day. That's a misconception. The whole theory that was that the water droplets on the leaf was like a magnifying glass,
Right.
and when the sun rays hit it, it burnt the leaves. That's not true.
Oh, that's not true.
True.
Water your garden anytime you need water.
Right.
Water when it need watering.
Okay.
If you're
Yeah.
afraid
You
of the
don't-
leaves burning, just water the base of the
Number
plant.
Creek, how you doing?
yeah.
Okay.
There you go, Fran.
Thank
That's a-
y'all.
There you go, Fran.
Y'all know
I
I'm
gotta
still
cover
learning,
for
so I
my
have
work
thousands and thousands of questions. Okay. I'm sorry.
That's good. Keep asking.
That's right. That's right.
Only way we gonna
But,
learn.
But Uncle Arthur, I
Yes.
was happy to come to your live, and then I couldn't find the old email, so I emailed you back on an email that I don't think is yours
No,
or something.
can't be mine because I kept looking for you, looking
No.
for you.
I even emailed Crafty Leo and said, "Tell I want to be at the live. Send me the link." And when this first came up, I put in the comments, "Send me the link," but then it seemed weird, so I removed it. So yeah, there you go.
Well, we're just glad you're here. Because I
Yeah.
know your ears were burning up. I was talking about you.
No, I was watching it since it came on. I was the first one in.
How many meatwad kumquats do you have?
2 and 2 possible.
Two.
Oh,
Two.
2 and 2 possibles.
Yeah,
That's because
I took some cuttings.
Oh, you took some cuttings. Okay.
Yeah.
I admit I was disappointed they didn't have any when we were in Savannah.
Hey, look, for some strange reason, man, everybody that got meatwad kumquats now. I saw meatwad kumquats at the Tractor Supply.
Really? I haven't seen them
$44.
around here.
They was $44 in my Tractor Supply. I just said,
Oh my goodness.
What?
I was like, "Ooh,
Why
it's
is
so
it
nice."
How big was it?
$44, and it was like, I think maybe about 2.5 to 3 feet tall.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
That's
You
good.
should've got that.
Good.
That's a
Okay,
nice
it
one.
was like my, mid, the uphill.
Oh, that's
down
good.
You
here.
good? You good?
Oh, yeah.
Heather, can you grow those kumquats where you
I
at?
probably could, but I don't know that it's a very common thing in my area.
Oh,
What's
I
your
don't-
growth zone?
I'm in a 8B.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
can grow it. You can grow it.
Yeah, I'm biased. That's what I used to think too. I find a lady I think on here, Socks in the Garden. She's in Washington, and we in the same zone.
Oh, wow, that's weird, but
You think you
okay.
need to take that trash out?
The J3 just
I think
randomly.
you do.
Brooke,
He forgets to put the mute.
hopefully you are already subscribed to Milk and Honey. If not, I want you to take yourself over there and subscribe to
He's looking, he's checking.
Yes, sir.
it.
Yeah, and he has been doing that lately, you guys. He has been telling people what they gonna do and what they ain't gonna do,
Thank
and
you.
when they gonna do it. Okay,
Thank you. Thank you. Hey,
I said
Ken,
yes,
how
sir.
you doing? The
I
educated
didn't-
that's all you can say, bro. And I told him the same thing. I just said, okay.
Okay. Hey, but look, what y'all don't know, man. One of my highlights from the Soil Family Expo, I got to ride in the car with Sidekick Fran and Uncle BAMMITT. And my God, I told them, I said they wouldn't believe it. I had Farmer Q in the front seat. I was driving my truck, and Fran and BAMMITT in the back seat.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
I was good.
Jay.
I was good. I don't know how else to put that, but they are the coolest people on the goddamn planet. You hear
Farmer
me?
Q, hey, what's up? What's
Made
up,
my
Farmer?
day.
Farmer
There you
Q.
go. Hey, I talked them up.
You
Hey,
talked him up.
There you go. What's up,
He's
Farmer
there.
Q?
He's
Farmer
there.
Q.
happy
Other than that,
Mag.
boy, I'm so glad to see everybody.
Hey, happy Mac.
Like I said earlier, you could have been doing anything else.
Oh,
other
Crappy
than
Leo
being
says
here.
she jealous.
Crafty Leo, why you didn't? Have you seen my email I sent you by BAMMITT? Well, I tell you, this email stuff, hey, we got to get better. Look here, Crafty Leo, I need you to put your notifications on for your email. Hey, what's up, Yaya? Best life.
Hey, the educated natural.
Everyone.
Well, I'm
Now,
glad to see everybody, really, because like I said, I know everybody is busy, and it's that time of year where you want to get outside and really get your hands, as backyard Sunday backyard farmer could say, you want to get your hands in the dirt. You know, but
You cussing that broke now. You cussing that broke.
now
Don't cuss.
I just had to cuss him, man.
How come you cussing, bro?
He don't like the word dirt. He like the word
Oh, he
soil.
doesn't.
I love. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm just saying this is such thing as dirt. But when it comes to gardening and planting, I feel like we all got soil. Because soil has natural nutrients when you're talking about the ground. If you're talking about in a container, you buy potting that has nutrients in it. So for somebody to call what you plant in dirt, you setting yourself up for failure because nothing grows in dirt because dirt has no nutrient content to it.
Go ahead,
I'm glad
bro.
you're in South Georgia because my dirt
Go
grows.
ahead. I'm
I got a
glad.
question. Bro,
What?
Farmer, I don't
It's
know
not-
if you've seen my short that I planted the pear tree. I didn't put anything in the ground. I just dug it up and put it in the ground. Was I
Yes.
supposed to put something
You
in the
put it
ground?
in the dirt, didn't you? You
No,
just
ma'am.
said
Yeah,
it in
I
the
put it in
dirt.
the dirt.
No,
I
ma'am.
put it in the dirt.
No, ma'am. You don't put nothing in that hole. First off, as soon as you put a tree in a hole, it has transplant shock. So when you put fertilizer, anything like that, nutritional value on top of that, you fertilizer tell a tree it's time to grow, it's time to put on leaves, it's time to fruit. If it's already going through transplant shock, you don't need to put nothing in there till the roots get acclimated to your natural soil. Then go back 2 weeks later and then put fertilizer.
Except water.
Okay.
You need to put some water in it.
But you know,
But then again, you do have some farmers and gardeners that when you put a tree in the ground, you dig a little deep and drop a fish in, you put some more dirt on top of it, then you set the tree on top of that.
that part.
It's the same thing because the fish takes probably a month to break down.
Yeah.
So it's nothing that you add immediately to the soil. It's not
Right.
immediate like fertilizer. You know what I
All
mean?
right.
Okay.
Plus, it
I
takes
didn't put any
it
bugs.
takes a few weeks for the roots to
Yeah.
migrate down to where the fish is.
And
Okay.
then
I didn't put anything in it. I just put it in the
You
dirt,
cool. You
in the
all right.
ground.
You're doing great, Unbiased. We all behind you, Unbiased. You go get them, Tiger.
You quite all right, Unbiased, because let me tell you something. I do small spots, I do pots, I do buckets, and I do that big garden you saw because I love to see stuff grow. This is one reason that I go to the feed stores all the time because I go in there to buy the feed from my little animals that I'm raising, but at the same time, you see all these starters, and I enjoy it. As a matter of fact, I plant more, way more than Fran and myself can consume,
Right.
but I enjoy it, and the people that I give it to enjoy it. So I think I'm winning on both ends.
Big win.
True.
Big
True.
win.
So Heather, may I ask you a question, Queen?
yes.
So what is your schedule on a daily basis with your animals and then your garden and then your daily living?
My week.
Yeah.
So my week is 7 days a week. So
Thank you, Cooper Peach.
I get up like about 6:30, 7 a.m. and I take my time, and then about 8:30 I go and I let the goats out, I let the chickens out, and then if I need to water anything, which we're not in that part yet here in Oregon where I need to water anything, not yet, but then I'll go and water, and then I work on weeding and planting things throughout the day, crafting, cooking, cleaning, all the stuff, cleaning, chicken coops and goat stalls and all that. And then in the evenings, later on the summer, I'll do more watering and then putting the animals away. So that's kind of like the whole every
Hey,
7
my daughter.
Hey, to you, Uncle.
So
Okay.
do you eat the goats or milk the goats, or you just have them to keep the pasture clean?
Yeah, I right now we're just using the goat stall, the poo and stuff like that for fertilizer. We do a lot of composting
Mm-hmm.
of the cow stuff and everything, like our food waste and all that. So I've got like yards and yards of compost. We don't eat the goats. Right now I have a fixed male goat and a female goat, and we're trying to contemplate on whether we want to send the female to somebody this fall or if we want to get our own male goat and have goat babies. So because I want goat's milk, so I can.
What kind of goats do you have?
Nubians.
All right.
You like that, huh?
Hey,
Yeah.
Nubian is the way to go, but there's other goats out there too.
I like them.
Right.
Okay, what we're gonna do right here is
Thank you, Heather.
my daughter, well, for Sugar and Glow, Duyanta Butler.
Hey,
She
Tiana.
is sponsoring my giveaways tonight.
Oh,
All right.
And we're gonna do one giveaway now, but we're gonna do from 1 to 100.
Hold it. Let me put start in here. Don't y'all start putting no
Don't
numbers
start
until I put
until
start.
JG put start. Okay.
you sending me the number, Mr. BAMMITT?
From 1 to 12.
Put it in the private chat.
Go ahead, Crafty.
I can't play now because I can. I can't play
Because he can what? He
because
can't
I
play.
can look in the private chat at the number. Yeah.
No, well, we ain't sending the chat nowhere.
No, he didn't put it in
No, the
the
private
chat.
chat.
I'm not even gonna play. I'm not gonna play.
Okay. He's
So
sending it to
everybody
my
can
cell
play.
phone.
No, I want everybody to play, bro. I want you to play.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm with it.
Okay.
He's gonna show the. He's
I want
gonna show
everybody
the
to play.
number.
I'll show the number after. We just go back and make sure that
All right.
that person did this. I want everybody to play. Everybody.
Let's
Okay, what we doing, JG?
All right, I'm hitting start. There goes
Okay, we're
start.
starting now.
1 through 100.
1 to 100. Tell me. I'm sorry. I'm on live. My bad. I'm sorry. My apologies. I got old man ADHD.
Old man ADHD.
It's different from young people. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna win, Mr. Arthur.
We'll see.
Yeah. I got some good numbers. I got winning numbers.
Oh my goodness! People are dancing all around it.
All around it. Okay. Thanks for the
All around the world, same. Oh,
same song. That's it. I just put the one in there. And it's telling me I'm typing too much.
I can't do it.
So
They making me wait.
yeah, that's what it's telling me. I'm typing too much.
Well, you're probably typing too. Oh, we got it. Renaissance Grandma. Number 23.
I've been said 23.
I said, wait, 23.
let me go all the way back then, and I'll
All the way
start.
back.
Oh, you know what? It might have not put it in there because I see a red check mark.
Oh, yep. It took one of mine out.
Yep, it didn't let me put it because I had done typed too many numbers.
Oh, I didn't put that number in the way.
Renaissance Grandma.
Oh man. Congratulations.
Okay, my Renaissance Grandma, I need for you to email me
That sucks.
at BAMMITT with Arthur Butler, all one word, at gmail.com. Send me your address.
Congratulations, my
Congratulations.
Hey, and I'll send some good prizes. I got the Home Depot gift card. I went right up there and got a fruit tree on. Right up there and got a fruit tree on. You hear me?
Thank you. Glad you did. And like I said, my daughter is sponsoring this giveaway tonight.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Tina.
Thanks, daughter.
Very nice.
So
That would be my cousin. No.
yeah, that's your
Yeah,
cousin.
that's
That'd be my cousin.
She's
My internet cousin.
hey, Renee, she's furnishing all the prizes for tonight. So we're definitely going to give away another one just in a little bit. But I want to hear a little bit more about Heather's place out there in Oregon because I'm really intrigued with this. I'm really,
Yeah.
I like that type of stuff,
We used to have goats, but the problem is that if people don't tether their dogs for some reason don't like goats and they will murder them.
Bite their ears.
Yeah, I've heard of people having wild dogs and going and taking out the goats. Yeah.
Right.
So I put mine in at night
Mm-hmm.
in the barn. So because we've got cougars and
Nah, I ain't got
Cougars.
bobcats,
man.
coyote, and all kinds of stuff. So
Well, we got coyotes.
yeah, so I lock them in at the barn at night so that they're safer. So,
Mm-hmm. So they don't bother the chickens or anything during the day.
no, they
You
have
don't
their
have
own.
a problem with hawks.
Yeah. So the chickens we had to make a covered chicken run and an enclosed run.
Hands
Because
in the dirt. What's up?
they'd be gone just like that. So
Hey, Hans.
yeah.
How many chickens do you have?
I have about 28
Wow.
right now. They're 3 years old now, so I have to start thinking about getting more.
I was about to say you got a lot of egg collecting, but since they're Since they're that old, you got enough.
Yeah, I think my eggs are about the same as they have been. They haven't really gone down. So my husband sells a lot of the eggs at his work.
Right.
So that's nice. So a couple days a week, I'm washing a whole lot of eggs.
Yeah, I don't even wash them until I get. I need some eggs, then I'll wash them. Other than that, I don't wash them until somebody wants them.
Yeah, they don't have to be refrigerated until you wash
Happy
them.
Max said he have dog problems too.
Mm-hmm. Some people want them not washed. It just depends. Yeah.
Well,
do you have roosters?
I have one rooster.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's all you need, just one.
You don't need to have one if all you want is eggs.
Right.
You don't have to have a rooster to get eggs.
Well, some people get it crowing.
Well, and we didn't want any roosters because we got our chickens back in 2021. And so we didn't want a rooster, but then I thought with all the stuff going on, we better keep the rooster.
Right. One rooster is good.
Right.
The one rooster protect all the rest of them. Plus,
that's what he does?
I had big dogs in my corral and stuff, so that would take care of the goats and the chickens.
The rooster?
No, I had a big dog in there.
Oh,
that took care of all the other animals.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have an outside border. He's half Australian Shepherd Border Collie. That's outside, and he doesn't even care that the chickens are there.
Right.
Cato Farms wants to know: do you incubate any eggs?
I don't have an incubator, but I'm saving up to get one.
Okay. I've got a small 6-egg incubator, but I've never used it.
Yeah, I'm saving up, so that'll be a learning experience. So I definitely
Some of them. The best ones are.
But just the beginner, you can get those little small ones.
Yeah.
I didn't hatch chicken right here in the family room.
Really?
Right here. I had all my chicken. Sitting over here by the fish tank for about 2 months. Then I moved them to the carport. Then I moved them out to the chicken area.
Bro don't know nothing about them chickens. He
just know about the big piece. That's it.
Bro got said.
Hey, look, I don't care what nobody say. I'm the man in my house. I'm gonna have some chicken one day, okay?
Say it loud. Say it loud.
Chickens are more. Listen,
say it with your chest, bro. Say it with your chest, bro.
I know, but chickens are more than a notion. They are a lot of work.
It took me 8 years. 8
years.
years
with your chest. That's what Tia said, bro.
8 years before what, Heather?
Before I could get chickens, because we were going to build a coop, and then it was so expensive with all the wood and stuff like that. We ended up buying a shed because the shed was cheaper than the wood, which is not what it used to be. But then I built the nesting boxes where they stick out of the shed.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it cost a lot of money up front, but then afterwards, not so bad.
Well, that's what I think that I'm going to do, because on my new egg layers, they're not old enough to start laying yet, but on the new shed and building that I'm going to build for them, I'm going to have the nesting box on the outer side so I can just go to the back of it and open it up, or the side of it, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I got about 23 new hens, so
I put those, those little latches that you put on the fence that has the little hole, and you can put like a clip on there.
Right.
I did that because I put my doors on the front instead of lifting a hatch. I put doors on the front, and I got those little clips. So I put a carabiner in there, so like a raccoon or something can't flip that up. So there's an idea.
I did roll away.
Oh, I have those too. I have those trays inside each one for them to lay in.
Right. I just put it there. The only problem when I first did it, I made it like about 2 to 3 inches up, and the chicken would stick their head through it and still hit the egg. So
Yeah.
I learned just to make it big enough for an egg to go through and make it about 18 to 19 inches long. You're good.
So I used some duct tape, and I cut a little piece of fabric, and I cut it into strips over that gap where the egg rolls in, and I duct tape that on. So now they don't stick their head in there to get the egg.
Oh, okay.
A lot of good ideas.
Yeah, most definitely. Broke. I can't understand why you're not telling my my niece that you want some chickens. What's going on?
First off, no. And I'm gonna tell you why, because
like that?
you know we respect each other's opinions to a certain degree, and it has more to do with the other things she's seen with people keeping chickens and the problems it brings to the yard, animal problems and smells and all that there. So it's a lot bigger than just saying no. It was a thought out conversation and discussion that I
Very
was
good.
on the losing end of, and I took that on the chin.
Very good.
That was an informed decision.
Very good.
Hey, bro.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Bro, you tell her that, hey, that's free fertilizer.
That's what I'm thinking. But nobody else care about that but me. You know what I mean? So but you know, I have a friend that has 12 hens. So I go over there, I clean it, help him clean his coop. I still get free fertilizer and free eggs. So
That's a better deal.
Yeah.
not a bad deal.
Yeah.
I like having the chickens.
I went to Tractor Supply today. They had chickens for $4, man.
Yeah,
You can beat that at some feed stores. This is one reason that I like to go to the feed stores, because now if I go to the big box stores, it costs me more for what I want to purchase.
Yeah.
And then not only at the feed store, they got seems like to me they got better quality. They are sort of picky about what they want to get and they want to sell you. Whereas the big box stores, they can sell them to you maybe a lot cheaper, but the quality is not as good. Now, I take Fran to one of the big box stores and we go in there holding hands, but all of a sudden, you know, my hand is empty. And she disappeared, so I gotta make a phone call. So whenever we go to, and now I go to the feed store because she don't go to the feed store. But when I go to the feed store, it's about the same way. I just get plumb wild in there because the choices. Not only the plants, you also have the trees and everything else. They've got all this stuff.
I like the feed store. The only problem is they
Love
don't
the
really
land homestead.
they don't keep all the chickens separated, and the folks that are taking care of them, they don't know the difference between chickens, so they kind of mix them up. And you say, I want all pullets, and you get about 2 pullets and 5 roosters. I got a problem.
Not Brown Feed and Seed and Travelers Rest. Now, I'm not affiliated with them, but I mean, if they want to send me a little something, you know, I'll take it. But these people are on the ball. I mean, you go in there and you want pullets, that's what you get is pullets. You can bring, if you get a rooster out of there, you bring that rooster back later when you can recognize it, and they'll replace it. Guaranteed.
Nice.
I go to that red box store,
Yes,
that TS store.
Yes,
and they good, but they don't pay attention to what they got. Because me and the fella almost had an argument about the chickens. I told him it's been over 4 months and they ain't laid no eggs, and I don't see nothing that seems to be a pullet in there. But we kind of had some words, and I got some more chickens and finally got what I was looking for.
Now my feed store is pretty cool, man. I mean, they have chickens, they have fruit trees, they have seeds by the pound. I mean, feed and seed stores are really underrated if you just a gardener and you don't have animals, still go to the feed and seed store. They got a lot of stuff.
Right,
Right.
bro. Right. You are so right about that. And like I said, I'm not affiliated with Brown Feed and Seed, but if they want to send me a little something, you know. All right, we're gonna do this last giveaway here. That's sponsored by Sugar and Glow to Yonta Butler. She is furnishing the gifts for this giveaway. And we're gonna let JG start it. Now don't
Ready?
nobody put nothing down there until JG start.
Start.
All right, I heard it.
Starting 1 through 100 again.
1 through 100 again.
I don't know. Every time I play this game, I hear the music from The Price is Right. Y'all ain't old enough to know that.
Hey, that is Janet Cruising, number 1.
Dang.
That was
Okay.
good.
Janet's Cruising.
100. Ah,
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Janet Cruising. Okay, we're gonna do one more.
That's
I
the
would've
only
never-
number one I saw in there.
She told me to give away 3 of them, so we're gonna do one more.
Okay.
And
Thank you,
wait a minute. Let me go ahead and write Janet's name down on her number so I know.
While he's writing it down, if you're thinking about getting chickens, you need to have somebody to take care of them if you want to leave town.
Right. Or you get a big feeder.
Yeah, I've seen people with those watering things
Not
that
if you got
will
critters
last,
that'll eat them. You got,
that'll
I've
last for a week, and feeders that will last for a week or two.
Right. I got a 55-gallon barrel out there, and I put their water and stuff in there, and it go. I got one of them feeders automatic. When they drink water, it'll let a little water in each time.
okay, Janet Cruiser. My email is
I like that.
BAMMIT with Arthur Butler, all one word, at gmail.com. Okay, and then Heather, before we go to this last one, if you happen to talk to Kathleen, get her to send me her email, the correct one, so I can get her up here.
Yeah, I will try to reach her and let her know.
Okay, now JG, you can
There you go.
from 1 to 100. He's
1 to
starting.
100. There you go.
Who's gonna
did you
say?
say what it started? Oh, you already said start.
I said start.
Here we go. We're gonna get there. Oh, hey, I'm winning this time. So
Somebody definitely gonna win.
we can't talk about it now. Okay, let me win first. Let me win first, and then.
Are we close?
So.
Nobody close.
But you're working on it.
God dog it keeps kicking me out.
Oh man, come on! I had to go back to the number that kicked me out of.
I know, like that's weird.
I feel like I'm close. I'm
Not
not.
if you're gonna do 3 2 times.
No, I have to keep doing it because it kicked my number out. All right, my grandma used to play the game. Buttermilk or sweet milk? Look at my number, buttermilk or sweet milk.
I can't remember what I did last.
Somebody definitely gonna win this time.
I can't tell.
But that's why we did it the way we did it.
Oh man, I feel like it's a whole bunch of buttermilk. I ain't even close.
Nah, hey DJ Ron,
DJ Ron is in the house.
it's in the house. It's broken.
Is it 1 through 100, right?
1 through 100,
Wow.
and your people are all around it, all around it.
What
I
was the
think
number again?
Excuse me.
I could have started from 1 and won by now.
Y'all hurry up because I want to hear about the feeder.
The what?
I want to hear about the drum feeder.
Oh, that's I've got a treadle feeder, which they stand on a little plate and it flips the thing up and they stick their head to eat and it closes when they're
I'm
off.
tired. I just let somebody else do it.
You got smart chickens that can figure that out.
Right.
Brooke, if you can send me $5.
Chicken is really not dumb.
I'm gonna have to put some ice on my nose.
There's only one dumb animal.
Turkeys.
And the name of that is called a sheep.
Oh, they dumber than turkeys?
Yeah.
My mother used to tell me if somebody called you a turkey, jump on them because they really have insulted you.
Well, we had a lot of jive turkeys back then.
Wow.
That is BAM. Educated Natural.
Ooh,
Number
Lord.
6. Number 6.
The number was 6.
Oh, you got to go back up. Dog, I bet it didn't put my number. Hold on. Hold on.
Go back up if you want to.
I see 66, but that ain't it, bro.
No, go all the way up. How you can you get all the way up?
I'm going up now.
It stopped me from going all the way up. Oh, that's this. Okay, I can do it over here. Hold on, the Educated Natural. You're gonna have to split that. Hold on. Let me see if
I don't see it.
What we got?
I see a lot of 66, but I don't see no 6 so far.
I don't either.
Wait, I gotta start from the top. What's the first time?
Oh, it won't let you go there for it's 1,000 numbers in there.
No. On StreamYard, you can go all the way up, bro.
Oh,
right.
J3, what time did it start?
I don't know. Don't make me lie to you. I'm on track now, but now
I give up. Did Odin go back and put 6 in later on?
Yeah, later on he went back and stuck 6
You can
in.
send it to the Educated Natural. I'ma be all right. I'ma cry, but I'll be all right.
Educated Natural got it so far, and I'm almost back at the top.
All right. Everybody say it's 6 now.
3 plus 3.
All right, Educated Natural. Congratulations, Queen.
Yes, you got it. You got it.
Even
Okay, Ken, you know what to do. Send me your address.
You was close though, unbiased. You had 8.
Get it to my daughter
7,
and
8,
let them do it.
Yeah, you had 7 too.
Before can we hear about his feeder?
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
you want? Okay, go ahead and say what Fran need to ask somebody something.
Oh, the waterer. I had a 55-gallon waterer, and there's a little.
Okay, Janet.
You put it inside your whatever you're gonna give them water. It's a little nozzle that you stick inside, and what it is, when they drink the water will just automatically go in, and it'll push the little bubble back up, so it'll stop. And that's how I feed my chickens, with the 55-gallon barrel.
So that's for the water, though.
Right, that's for the water. With the chicken feeder, I had one of those little houses that you just put the food in, and they stick their head in and just eat. And I come to the realization, if I fill it up to all the way to the top, put the lid on, put a brick on, that usually lasts me a week.
Well, I saw that one that Heather was talking about, where the lid raised up and the chicks eat out of it.
Yeah.
Brooke, were you getting ready to say something, or you wanted to say something there, Brooke? I thought you had your finger up like you was in class.
No, because I wanted to get another beer. You know, in church, when you hold your finger up, when you that's a church thing.
Okay, people, make sure you hit that like button, and so we can get a hold of this algorithm.
Get in there.
Anywho, I enjoyed each and every one of you. And as I always say, that the BAMMITT love you, and there ain't nothing you can do
about it.
Good night, people.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.